Welcome to NYC Now, your source for local news in and around New York City from WNYC. It's Monday, June 16th. Here's the morning headlines. I'm Janae Pierre. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is praising both protesters and police following Saturday's massive No Kings March in Manhattan. Thousands turned out to oppose President Trump on his birthday, calling the demonstration a stand for democracy. Speaking on New York One Sunday, Adams said the city struck the right balance between free speech and public safety.
So you have to be proud of the city that is exercising their democratic right to protest and a police department that allowed them to do so without destruction of property and without any form of serious harm to those who were protesting.
The NYPD says 14 people were arrested, mostly for disorderly conduct. FBI officials say 2 detainees who escaped from a federal immigration detention center in New Jersey last week have been recaptured, while another 2 remain at large. Authorities say the 4 men busted out of Delaney Hall Detention Center in Newark during reports of disorder there. They say the men broke through an interior wall that led to an exterior one and were able to escape from a parking lot. The FBI says the 2 men were back in custody and 2 others remain at large. It's up to Governor Kathy Hochul whether to approve new rules for the artificial intelligence industry in New York. Here's WNYC's John Campbell.
State lawmakers approved a bill that would force the biggest AI developers to make a plan to reduce the risk of catastrophe. And it would let the Attorney General fine them millions of dollars for violations. State Assembly member Alex Borez is a Democrat from Manhattan who sponsored the bill. He says the feds are taking too long to regulate AI.
The beauty of the federal system is that we can allow the states to experiment, to try new things, and that's particularly important when you have something moving as quickly as AI.
Congress is weighing a moratorium on state AI regulations as part of President Trump's tax bill. Governor Hochul opposes that effort, but she hasn't said whether she supports the bill at the state capitol.
Flags across New York State will fly at half-staff today to honor a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband killed in what authorities are calling a politically motivated shooting. Governor Hochul ordered the tribute for State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, who were fatally shot in their home near Minneapolis. Another lawmaker and his wife were also targeted. The suspect is now in custody after a nearly 2-day search. It's 61 degrees. There's a chance of rain today with a high around 69. Thanks for listening. This is NYC Now from WNYC. Be sure to catch us every weekday, 3 times a day, for your top news headlines and occasional deep dives. And subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. See you this evening.